there, folks. Sean Broderick for you again, and I'm in Boca Raton again. I know I keep coming back here, but why? Because this is where the mining companies come, because this is where all the money is. And today we've got Christiana Papdopolous. She's the manager of investor relations for Sierra Metals. Now, they have a New York Stock Exchange listing, NYSE Amex, okay, but that's close enough. But you've never heard of this company, which is amazing because they have 3 producing mines, they have expansions going on. She's going to give you the whole scoop. Christiana, could you speak to my viewers?
Well, thanks for having us today, Sean.
Sure.
You've pinpointed it really. We are a producing mining company. We have 3 mines, all operating and producing. We're cash flow positive. We are self-funded. We use our cash flows towards all of our growth projects as well as our capital expenditures. We have a lot of exciting growth projects going on across all 3 of our mines. Specifically at Yaracocha, we're looking to increase our production there next year to 3,600 tons per day. This is our polymetallic mine where we produce 5 different metals, that being zinc, copper, lead, silver, and gold. We're also deepening one of our major shafts there. We're connecting the mine underground, so working towards more efficiencies. Bolivar, great mine. This is a sort of a tonnage opportunity for us. We are increasing our tons per day there as well. Currently at 4,000 tons per day or close to it, and exceeding our goal for the year, which was 4,000 tons per day, and hoping to get to perhaps 4,200 tons per day by the end of the year, and next year to 5,000 tons per day. Mm-hmm. That's our copper mine.
But you also have gold, and you have improving grades of like silver and gold, which will be brought into the mine plan probably by the end of the year. Isn't that right?
That's correct. We are working towards adding some of our new discoveries to the mine plan, specifically Bolivar West, where we're seeing higher grades of silver and gold, which are giving us a higher copper equivalent. By the end of the year, we'll see more of our mill feed from Bolivar West, 60% of our mill feed, so giving us overall higher recoveries. Again, with Bolivar, it's really about increased production, our throughput, increased or higher recoveries, higher grades, which are giving us a lower cost per unit, ultimately increasing our revenues there and our shareholder value.
Now, that mine, the Bolivar mine, that's in Mexico. Which state is it in?
Correct. It's in Chihuahua.
Chihuahua.
On
all right.
the border of Sinaloa.
All right. Great little state that I've been to before. There is mining there. They had troubles in the past. Things are improving. You can check that out yourself online. But actually, mining in Mexico is in a good spot, let me tell you, because I love Mexican mines. Always, that is such a mineral-rich country. It's crazy. There are mines down there that have been going for over 100 years. It's nuts. But they just keep digging and finding more and more stuff, richer and richer grades. This sounds like what your mine's onto there. The other one you mentioned is in Peru, right?
Nope. Our 3rd mine is also in Mexico.
No.
Oh, sorry, the Yaracocha one?
Yes.
Yes, it is in Peru.
All right, and so that can be kind of a bureaucratic place, but again, an improving environment for mining, and so that's certainly nothing that will hold a company back. So let's talk about the 3rd mine, since you brought it up.
Sure. Koosy is our 3rd mine. It's primarily our silver producing mine. It's also located in Chihuahua. It's sort of what we call the baby of the family. It's still in development, but we are working towards increased throughput there as well. We've seen that mine double in production from 650 tons per day, working towards 1,200 tons per day by the end of the year. And we are seeing a higher grade of silver coming out of that mine in the zone that we're mining currently, which is providing about 90% of our mill feed. That's the Santa Rosa de Lima zone. We get about 372 grams per ton when we were initially drilling it. And we're stepping out that drilling now, hoping to get our updated resource estimate, hopefully converting that to reserves by for our new 43-101 technical report update due out in mid-year next year, Q2.
In fact, that's not the only mine where you're going to update the resource estimate, isn't that right?
That's correct. So Bolivar and Yaracocha will be updated by the end of this year,
Mhm.
Q4 2019, and next year's Koosy for 2020, Q2 2020. But Mexico is a massive mining district for us. We have close to 100,000 hectares of land there, and so in addition to just our Bolivar mine, we're looking at exploring some other opportunities within our district this year.
Okay, and you have cash flow, so you don't have to keep heading back to the market and stuff like that.
That's correct. We haven't had an issuance since 2011 when we purchased the Yaracocha mine.
Okay, so over the course of the next year, first of all, we'll see resource updates from all three of your mines. We'll see at least two of them raising their throughputs at the mills, which should lower cost and increase production. What other news should we see coming out of your company, say, over the course of the next year?
Really, our catalysts for the upcoming year are our continued delivery of our production increase goals. Our goal is to increase production in stages, so we are looking forward to getting to 5,000 tons per day at Bolivar, 3,600 tons per day next year for Yaracocha, and then beyond that, 5,500 tons per day by 2021. And at Koosy, we are sort of remaining at 1,200 tons per day, but if the metals price continues to improve, because we're seeing a better silver price now, then we may look at increasing that to 2,400 tons per day, so doubling yet again. But that's down the road and a potential growth project for the next couple of years. But in the meantime, we're continuing to drill and explore and again, add to our resource estimates.
Okay, so the way I see it, they have three producing mines. They have increasing grades, or improving grades, I should say. They're increasing the throughput at a couple of those mines. They may do the other one. They have new resource estimates coming out. They have cash flow. There's a lot to like about this company. The symbol is SMTS on the NYSE Amex, and I can get you the Canadian symbol as well.
And SMT is the TSX.
On the TSX. Is there anything else you'd like to add before we go?
No, just looking forward to all of our good news to come. Again, we're actually increasing production across all three of our mines.
Oh,
so, yeah.
All right, good. Well, obviously, that is great to have that correction.
Okay.
So stay tuned, folks. This is a fascinating company. We will take a closer look at it. If you have any questions about this company or anything about this area in general, please feel free to leave that in the comments. This is Sean Broderick in Boca Raton. Thanks for tuning in. I'll talk to you later. And thank you for speaking to us.
Thank you.